Howdy, Chatty McShatters. It's your girl, I the Fox, your wonderful fox spirit. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. Rar, fear me, for I am vicious and scary. And we are managing our Fnaf restaurant again. Oh no. Fudge. The others aren't on yet, and we have a problem. The timer is almost. The clock in part of the game is almost here. Maybe I should have added them before doing this, so that before opening to land, they're not going to get any of the money this time. They didn't get to clock in. Not my fault they didn't show up for their shift. They knew that I was planning on streaming. And I believe they can't clock in now because it is now the timer has officially gone off. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see. The Farmer's Delight oven can be made with bricks, a campfire, and iron ingots. A skillet can be made with brick and iron. A cooking pot is iron, brick, wooden shovel, and a water bucket. Cutting board is simply a bunch of wood and some sticks. Baskets are made with canvas, which is using a knife to get straw on any dry plant fiber, including wheat. A tatami mat is made from tatami blocks, which are straw and canvas. It's the plants we're gonna have a little bit of trouble finding. Can you pop over to the owner-co-owner chat and at them? Because they're taking a bit. Abby and Fox. Yeah. We literally were just talking about it. Thank you. I should have told Abby that there was actual bathroom stalls. Oopsie. Oh, she was making a bathroom area, but it's separated into two small bathroom sections, and it's a bit big based on the size of the bathroom stalls. So the regular open sign isn't doing its job. For some reason. Why does it have to be the neon one? Huh. That's kind of annoying. To actually tell them we're open, we need the neon sign? I think. But why? No, I saw. Can't interact with them, with the NPCs. That's a stage. What are you doing on the stage? If I flip this, what happens? Does anything happen? Do any of these disappear from that sign being flipped? No. Why haven't they... You should probably scoot over that way. Because this is where... Whoops. bathroom stalls are going. Huh. Cool. Okay. Do 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 do. Definitely unmuted the mic. Okay, good. All right, Fox Knight said 8. So he should be joining me here in a couple. Mm-hmm. Hey, Fox Knight. Welcome back, Fox Knight. Yeah. I left the business open the open sign on too long, and now these people won't disappear even if I turn it off. So unfortunately, they are kind of a permanent addition, I think. So that room was the kitchen that we just walked through. And this is the stage. That's a bathroom, as you can see. Um, so I've modified it since we built it, since I started today, because I forgot that the game comes with bathroom stalls. In the mod comes with bathroom stalls. Ta-da! And unfortunately, you and Abby missed a shift. Cats. Ah. These were literally the only kitchen item that were in the mod pack until I added Farmer's Delight and cooking for blockheads. For a mod about making a pizzeria, you would expect them to have included things about cooking pizza. You know? Do you have any more iron on you? Oh, I have 15. Never mind. Okay. Let's see. I can't remember. Can I jump the tier of. Yeah. Okay. So, iron backpack. And now I have 7. Alright. I need. Let's see. We need to make a cooking table, which is terracotta and any stone. Except I only have 1 terracotta. An oven, which is 5 iron, some black stained glass, and a furnace. Not right on, not in here, but I can make one real quick. The other one is over in the shed. Whoops, not where I meant to place it. I meant to place it to the left. Oh well. Too bad these don't. This doesn't open. Also, Is that a missing block? Whoops. I don't see the block that's the sort that came from. Why can I see the sky? That's not good. No, real quick, I'm gonna do... Yeah. Alright. I am gonna do a thing. Really quick. Oh. Whoopsie. Now, theoretically, because of where we are, we should be able to do this. And this can be our little mine. Also, up here, whose room is whose? We never established that. You know? Outside in the hallway. We never established whose room is whose. I find it cool, but I can link these lights to multiple switches, because this side row can be linked to the hallway switch, as well as the oops, I forgot a step. I keep forgetting that I need to highlight every light I want to be linked to that when I bind it. Entire hallway is now linked to that switch. These are now going to also be linked to this switch. There we go. Now if I go out here, I should see... Yep, cool. Okay. Abby. She's referencing the name of the words in the thing, and said we drink porridge from a suction cup because it says suction porridge. Whoops, I should have muted that. Oh well. Doesn't matter, no one's gonna have this exact mod pack right now. Except for you two. Fox Knight, come here. Abby dug into a mountainside when she was flattening the land. So this is now our mine. Abby missed 2 shifts. Fox missed 1. Come upstairs, Abby. I want to make it look kind of cool without getting rid of the switch though. But here's where our mine is going to be because you dug into the. It's in the employees only area without messing with the kitchen. I can always move the switch actually. Now that I think about it, and rebind all the lights. Also, what happened to the block that was supposed to be right here? I think I mined it, then you picked it up, and then we never replaced it. By accident. Like when I was placing the lights, I mined it. And then never replaced it. Oh. And so I think it was a hybridization of both of us ending up interacting with it at the same time. You know? I noticed it. I kind of want to. Should we inlay the lights into the ceiling, or do they look fine like that? And I'm going to continue this section of lights down the wall as well. Now, the question is, whose bedroom is whose? I mean, which bedroom is whose? We need to claim the bedrooms. And the cool thing about comforts is that we can try to figure out how to set up the hammocks and sleep. Fox says he'll take that one. You choose one now. And I'll take the one you don't choose. Okay. We can make hammocks, by the way, and sleep through the day so that we can clock in sooner when we're not actively harvesting resources. All right, so we'll need signs on the above the doors that say whose room is whose. I'm gonna change my door to a Fazbear door, to a Fnaf door. Ta-da! We need a bunch of clay, by the way, Fox Knight. If you can help me find it. Oh, the random guests that were glitched into the world disappeared. Cool. Thank you for gathering all the string there. I mean the straw there, Fox. Okay, how do I make? I need to make hammock stuff. Oh, that is cool. Who is Benson? Uh, yeah. Random chance to get straw when cutting anything that is dry fiber like that. Um, Now I kind of wish I had added botany. Oh, that wouldn't have gotten us fiber. That's right. Never mind. Forget I said that. Because I was going to try to plant some wheat, but then I remembered that won't matter. Anyways, let's do that and that. Iron knife. Thank you, Abby. But yeah, we need to find. Hey, Abby, go into the bathroom and check to see what I did. The modification I did. Because I forgot to tell you about something. Yeah, sorry about that. Unfortunately, they're not actually usable. But I forgot to tell you they existed. You can close the door on yourself, though. Aim at the bottom of the stall, Abby. At the bottom front of the stall. Um, should we add some kind of roof to the bathroom? And definitely probably a sink. So it actually looks real. And on the stage, we'll probably add um that'll be where we'll put the animatronics. Should we do actual animatronics or should we do statues so they don't come to life and attack us during the night shift? Yeah, I know. Anyways, come out here, Abby. I feel like we should mimic the roof down here on the bathroom. I believe it's black concrete. What is that? Is that brioche? What is that? Oh, oh. There was a bread that. Yeah, I just thought that when I saw that, that's what I thought that was for a second. There was one that was labeled brioche. Ah. Oh yeah, Abby, yeah, we have Risha got a day off today because of some weather stuff going on this coast. Several states, I believe, are affected by it, correct? Yeah, some very bad weather going on. Ow. Got too close to that. Yeah. Fox Knight, grab that. Yes, please. Grab some. We need to get redstone so that I can make Abby, Fox Knight, and I both our own individual laptops so that we can bring them with us to clock in. What? It's not actually we're not even having to actually do anything. Um it's literally just making Fnaf in Minecraft. We're making a restaurant and then we're going to have but we're not actually like doing any of that. The matter about the clocking in thing gets us money to improve our thing. It's a tycoon, basically. Especially with the way that we did it. It's a tycoon. You know? But Fox Knight, while you're out, can you try to find some um clay as well? Mm-hmm. Yeah. 8. It's 8, Fox Knight. You should start heading back. What? Yeah, it was pepperoni pizza something dip. Hot honey dip, huh? Abby, make some landings as well so we can mine off of them, like 2 block landings. Huh? Yeah, we should pop back up there, Abby. I was thinking about using um the normal light blocks from Fnaf to light up our mine, or even lamps from Fnaf, which we can right click to turn on and off. Okay. The only downside is that if we clock in, you can't. If you clock in, you can't have your player sleep while you're clocked in. And it's night shift since it's FNAF emulating. Abby already placed some signs on the doors, but if you want to swap yours out for a canvas sign, go ahead. Oh, fuck's night handed me a canvas sign made out of the beginning material for tatami. And I mentioned that you already did that part, so okay. So this needs to do that, like so, and that, like so, then like that, then like that. Then over here, I can do this, this, and then I'll fill that back in later. I'll fill that in later. Um, let's grab these so that I can do this. Like so. Be right down there in a sec, Abby. Oh, that complicates things. Abby, come here. Because I'm adding stairs, we're gonna have to actually shift the entire staircase slightly from here down. The landing has to be, if we're gonna do a landing, it's gonna have to be off of this. I see some coal. Looks like you were planning on having a landing here, too. Hi, Colin. How you doing? Because I'm doing alright, I guess. Ah. Anywhere there's a landing has to be modified. I believe that means that this has to be like that. Let's double check my work up here. Nope, this has to shift up one. This entire section's gonna have to shift up one. But yeah, every landing is gonna make us have to change where the staircase goes, Abby. And you found copper. But I will grab it either way. I realized as I was going down how many landings were there. I figured it would be obvious. But the staircase continues off of the landing. Okay. So here's this landing, and then the stairs go off of the landing. And then we start working our way back down. Okay, I'll be right there in a sec. And then right here where this torch is a landing. Now, we actually did find some iron. Nice. What I really need is some redstone. Let's see. There. Whoops. Okay. Now I'm going to go back up here. This was the landing area. Yeah. Okay. Well, that complicates things. Okay. Because right now, this is the current landing. This was was the first landing. Okay. So first landing was there. Second landing is there. This is the third landing. So we have a mod pack that is basically focused around making a Fnaf pizzeria. And as for the flat spots, they're landings where we're gonna mine straight from, and have different floors for the mine. No, landing is too low, Abby. Every landing determines where everything has to be from that point on. The landings the entire staircase had to be shifted. I tried to tell you that so that you could come back up because we messed up. Well, if I'm making a staircase, I would rather the staircase look good. No, come up here, Abby. I need more stairs. But yeah, the flat spots are okay. Our landings. You need a crafting table. Okay. Let's see if that's it. Let me grab this. Alright, here's this. The watch doesn't work as a watch. It's not actually a watch. It's a Fazbear related thing for moving around. It's for messing with the creature, the animatronics and stuff. Like the wrench. If you read what it says, it tells you that exact thing in its description. But yeah, so Abby, if you do me a favor and start mining out stuff from there, matching what I'm doing now up above. It'll be correct after that. Hold on. Let me double check something before you start. Up here, did I? Yeah, keep going. I just have to adjust this step here because it's turned. And then we can go back up. You can go back up and continue. But yes, the flat spots are landings for the stairs, where we're gonna continue doing floors for the mine. But this is another mod pack. It's a very simple one. Alright. Well, this will be a landing above, right where I'm standing will be another landing right there. Right click the flashlight, Abby, and you have to hold it in your hand. It also doesn't work with dynamic lights. Like, it doesn't actually do dynamic lights. That block right there is a landing, Abby. Since it's a solid block. And then you can continue the staircase from there. And then continue the pattern with the intent of putting Abby, this is a landing, which means this is 2 blocks. And then you'll need a third block off of it because the stair is going to go right here. What was that? Abby, this is a stair. Oh, wait. No, it's not. This is a stair. And then, since that's a landing, okay, you have it correct. Keep going. I had to make sure it was correct before we actually kept going. Alright, now we can continue this side. What? Uh-oh. Abby, we have a problem. I didn't place this one correctly. This one has to go, that entire section has to go up one. Everything past that has to go up one when we get back down here. So that we can actually walk up it without jumping. You know? Abby, I meant it when I said up one. It has to meet this right here. It has to meet the block. Oh, did it do it twice? Did I do it twice? Is this the second spot? No. Don't tell me that's the second spot. I am sorry. I can redo it when after we're done clocking in. Let me go back. Let's go back up and clock in. I'll redo that entire section properly. Clock in. All right. But yeah, the stair has to come off of the landing directly, not be able one block lower than the landing. And lo and behold, do you mind fixing the head hitter spots, by the way? No, I do not like getting bonked. That is you. Whoops. Are we next to a cave? And then this would be a landing here. Shift this out one. Out. I need to get back up there. I'm also about to die. Alright. Sure. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. So then from there, I do that, 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 that. Where is the cave compared to me? What? Did we break into it while you were getting rid of the head hitter? Alright. Oh. Alright, Abby, everything is correct now. You just have to add the stairs. Down. Although maybe we should turn this into a landing. Right here. We don't have to actually turn it into a proper landing. We can just have it be off the side of it. Like this. Well, this kinda just dead ends. Oh, do you have a Curse of Vanishing leather chest plate? Is that why you said that, Fox Knight? So, normally, Curse of Vanishing means that it would disappear when you die. Alright, Collins. Stay up, good golden. Thank you for popping. in. Almost got hit by gravel. Abby, that's a landing, which means you have to be up higher. Um, right about here. You should be digging from the same height as the stairs, preferably. If we're to have this be a staircase that goes all the way to the bottom of the mine, like a perfect, as close to perfect staircase as possible. Sorry, I might be being a bit too um perfectionist right now when it comes to this. Clay naturally spawns, so we might not have to go that far. Anyways, here we go. Okay. So Abby, everything's set up properly. Yeah, it can be in any water spot. There's got to be another cave nearby. But just know, anytime you plan on making a landing, it has to be 3 blocks instead of 2, so that I can place one of the steps on the 3rd block. And then, yeah, you'll probably have to go a decent distance away from the shore for that. Abby, if you use a torch and place it down on the bottom on the ground, it will it'll break all the gravel. But yeah, anytime you plan to make a landing, it'll have to be 3 blocks instead of just 2, so that the step doesn't make it a 1 block landing instead of a 2 block landing. But yeah, we do need a decent amount of clay. Fox Knight. Both the cooking for blockhead stuff and the farmer's delight stuff calls for it. We have a Gigi sleeping next to me. Not right next to, but close enough. Yep. She's rather zonked. Actually, no, she's not sleeping on the Cheetos. Abby is calling her Gigi Purrin now. Because she comes up with nicknames for every one of our cats. And Gigi Purrin is very close to G Murin, which is the name of another VTuber. Give me a sec, Abby. I'll be right there. Ow, 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 ow. Head hitters. Ow, ow. Yeah, that's deep slate gold. Do me a favor and start grabbing building steps from up there. And now continue. That should be a step that you're now standing on. You're standing on a spot that should be a step. I intentionally already prepped this landing. So this should be one deeper so we can just casually place the stairs down. When we get around to that. Alright. It's only when the stair hasn't already been placed, or when I haven't already prepped the landing, that we need that. Oh! Some of the stone is silverfish. Some of the stone was infested. I will be right back down there in a sec, Abby. Ugh. You picked up my diamond. Well, to be fair, that was my fault. Alright. One more stair. And then if this is going to be a platform, it needs 2 more blocks out. I mean, 1 more block out. And then and then you start going back down again. I feel like I'm only ever this like perfectionist when it comes to building games. Babe. For some reason. Like it never shows up in regular life, I don't think. I probably would. I would probably be very annoyed that we weren't being perfect. 1 second, Fox Knight. It is 7 in the game. Ah. So, you should start. If you're gonna, instead of teleporting, you can always walk back down. Walk back to the base. Yeah, on the way back down. We're getting close to the time frame of needing to clock back in, Abby. So we're gonna need to work our way back up here in a sec. Let me come down here. Oh, head up. For fuck's sake. Come on. Let's go up. Come on. Hey. Up. You just TP'd to me. I know you're there. Come on. TP again. Yeah, TP to Abby, not me. She's up at the table, at the computer. Oh. Well, that complicates things. He might have, because the last thing he said was he can't see. You can TP to either of us, Fox, but you'll need to hurry up about it. In fact, here. Turn. Click the computer if you can see. Come on. Please give him time. Please, 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 please. Huh. Fox Knight missed the clock in time because of a weird glitch and has been booted again. He literally can't see, apparently. I said add. Oh, what? Why? Okay. Something is wrong with the command. I think it's confused. 284. Oh. Um. Yes, Abby? Yeah, I figured that would happen. You should turn that back into bedrock so that we don't go the bottom layer of that back into bedrock so we don't go below, so we don't die. Because now it's just regular mining. That's all we need. You can come up here and help me fix the second half of the stairs. Because Foxnet seems to be unable to join right now. Yeah, I don't like that this is a thing sometimes, too. Like, why does this have to be a thing sometimes? Because that just caused Fox Knight to miss an entire shift. He keeps having problems with being temporarily blind. He's wearing vanilla armor. That is so weird. That is not where I clicked. What I clicked. Okie doke. I am currently working on taking these second half of the stairs down to meet the other half. Do you want to meet me at go on the other end and meet me halfway? It's not letting him in, which means I may have to reboot before he can come back in. By the way. Abby. She said, okay, I'll log for the reboot. I hope this reboot gets a sequel. Alright, give me a second. Save and quit. Single player, AFB. Yeah. Yeah? What do you mean? I finished it back when I first within minutes of starting stream. Yeah, I've been on half a heart this whole time, so we're inside our base. It's not like that's a bad thing. Like I'm gonna die. Famous last words, right? Those are famous last words, aren't they? Yeah, we're inside our base. It's not like we're gonna die. Guys. Hopefully you're fixed there. Okay, yep, your message is in the game. Waiting on Abby. Foxsnake can move again. Wonder what that was about. But yes, the we're inside our base. It's not like will die or anything. Is famous last words. We're actually technically not in the base because we're in a mine that we're making, but it's well lit. I didn't actually die. I'm saying that's famous last words. I'm probably going to die now that I've said that. Is what I'm saying. I'm sitting here at half a heart. Saying that knowing my luck, now that I've said that it's not like I'm gonna die, I am going to die. Because I said it. Because those words have left my mouth. The game is going to take it as a challenge, and I'm going to die somehow. At half a heart. In the base. In a well lit mine. I mean, to be fair, since we are digging a mine that has successfully made it all the way down to bedrock, it is very plausible that while I am widening out the staircase, that I am going to encounter a cave that isn't lit and then die during the process of that cave existing. We already found a cave off the side of our thing. Boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop. Did you know I'm vicious and scary and you should definitely fear me? Fear, fear, fear the aura. Fear the aura. Roar. Fear me. Oops. The other possibility is accidentally dropping gravel on my head. Yeah, that's another possible way for me to end up dying at some point. I'm sure. Abby hasn't rejoined yet. How long have I already been live for? Okay. Fox Knight has acquired obsidian. You know what I probably should have included? The carry-on mod. So Fox Knight could bring looter chests over. Good question, Fox Knight. Good question. I should probably go grab the secondary clock from the shed so I can always have one with me to place down. Um, it is 9 in the game. It is now 10 in the game, so you should, in fact, TP to me. I have a cat. Okay, clock in. Did it? No. Give me a sec, Fox Knight. We're gonna do this again. That way you're at home when I set it to multiplayer. So you have time to clock in. Here. Try again. Hurry up. Come on, get back in. Come on. So you can actually get clocked in. Come on. I'm trying. No, I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he can clock in. I'm not being rude, I'm being annoyed at the game. Okay, never mind, he clocked in. Cool. I'm not as annoyed with the game. I'm not the only one getting annoyed with the game either. Fox Knight's getting annoyed too. Because it keeps booting him. It keeps freezing up on him and he has to keep leaving. Like, not freezing up, but making him blind. And he has to keep leaving. I got worried that he wasn't going to be able to clock in because he TP'd to me and suddenly he couldn't see again. So he had to leave the game. So I rebooted again. Also, Abby hasn't rejoined. That's the wrong thing, I think. Thank you, Fox Knight. I was angled in the wrong direction to see that. Okay, let's see. I think she's the same one that was just over here. Here, Fox Knight, come here. Or rather, I'll come to you. Meet me by the computer. Take this. Interact with the computer, the money sign, main menu, and hit deposit. Those are the 2 days worth of wages that you ended up missing because of the glitches. You just kind of click until you have no more cash in your hand. Whoops. Sorry about that. Okay. But if you look at the watch, it says used for MWSB features. I don't actually. I think that's security features or something. SB features. I don't know what that actually means. Let me see something. I can rank up. Hey, Fox Knight, how do we want to do this, actually? Do we want me to have... Do you want me to be the owner? Do we want me to be the owner? Because if we do, I should be the one that ranks up every time, which means we should probably pool our money to do it. So I'll need you to... The next star level is 1,000 cash. Do me. Let's see. Budget tech. Happy Frog. Mr. Hippo. Pig. Match. Ned. Marvel equipment. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. No sign of Abby coming back yet. Well, if I'm the owner, I should be the one trying to rank up, not you. Which means we should be pulling the cash onto me. Because I should be the only one ever opening the store. When we actually do the opening. But that would require withdrawing the money. But you can also use your money to buy stuff instead of doing that, and I can just use my money for the ranking up. For example, if we look at decor in the suitcase, we need. Is it decor? It might not be decor. Actually, yes. The salary's better. So yes, go ahead and rank up. 80 instead of 32 a night. And 160 bonus. Let me see. So right now I need to look into if I go into block. No, is it supplies? Where is it? In supplies, you want. Okay, I want another clock. Let's add a second clock. Give me a sec. We should grab our first arcade, I guess. We're gonna grab the basic just arcade, and then I'm gonna check out. Still no sign of Abby. So you can have that clock. Fox Knight. The one that's in the shed. Because I just bought a second one. Oh, there's an Abby. What did you get, Fox Knight? Oh, you bought another. Let's see, what did you grab? What else did you purchase, Fox Knight? Here's your clock. Oh, a shelf. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and put the clock here. I mean, the arcade here. I don't know if it actually does anything. And now I have a clock that I'm going to carry with me at all times. So that when I'm down in the mines, I can place it whenever you ask about time. Abby, come here. Wait, hold on. You missed 2 shifts as well while we were doing that somehow. So come here. In the money symbol, in the GUI, go into the main menu of the bank and deposit, and then just click until you're no longer holding any of the cash on the computer. And then I need you to do me a favor. Go in there, go into the star, and rank yourself up so that we're making more money. You can't? Huh. Give me a sec. How much balance do I still have? 26. Withdraw. Custom amount. That gets you closer. I don't think that's exact. You'll deposit that as well and then tell me how much you have left over after that. Because I should have given you 64. A stack of 64 originally. I just gave you another 26. I'm curious what a fast stack is the equivalent of. What? Okay. Withdraw. Oh, Abby, once you're done clicking it, you'll click it again once your hand is empty. And then hit deposit. Uh-oh. Fox's glitch is starting up again, I think. So a fast stack is 64. If I had known that, I would have just grabbed a fast stack for Fox instead of grabbing out a stack of fast bucks. Oops. There we go. How much do you have left over? Because you should deposit it all. Anyways, I see you, Fox Knight. You should deposit everything I handed you, because what I handed you originally was the salaries that you would have had for the days that you missed. Okay? Now do me a favor and look through and see if you want to get anything from the shop. $29 from what I gave you? Okay. I need 1,000 now. That's annoying. At least we make 80 now. What? 80 a day now. Okay. Can I have the flare? Yeah. Come with me, actually. Come here. Let's go outside. I saw you the moment I saw you already. Right after. Come on, outside, Abby. If anything, the delay could be on my end, Fox Knight. Right click the flare on the ground. Right click the box. What else? You bought the plushie, and that's all? Alright. Shall we? Come back in here. Alright. Do me a favor. Where do you want the plushie to be put? Because I can place it for you. So that you don't accidentally dupe it. In creative mode. The plush. The plushie. The rabbit plushie. Oh. Does it actually take it out of your hand immediately? Even in creative? That is interesting. Oh. Okay, so Fox Knight can't get back in. I'm getting tired anyways. We can do some more tomorrow or the next time I stream, depending on how I'm feeling tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm feeling well enough to stream. You know? But yeah. Alright. Bye bye. Taking a bit to actually make Abby disappear on my end. If she logged. Whoa. Whoa. It really is on. It's on my end, Fox Knight, that your delay was happening. Because in between Abby logging and her disappearing, I was able to hit her by accident. Anyways, Chatty McChatters, thank you all for joining me. As always, stay up like a golden.